Campbell's comments here at Llowalong Farms, catching up with two fine gentlemen. Mark Hughes, firstly. Hello.
Paulie, afternoon. How are you?
Very well. And Cam Bray from NZB Standardbreds. Hello to you, Cameron.
Paul, thank you. How are you?
Been a lot of fun, gentlemen. We're going to have a video coming out very shortly for the Stallion Parade. But firstly, Hughesy, the association Woodlands and Llowalong Farms, these sorts of days, having a bit of fun. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, look, I think reconnecting finally after the chaos of the last couple of years has been terrific today. Great to see, a lot of people here today, probably 300 to 400 people. So that's a great result for Kath and her team and for everybody that's, turned up today.
Dan Malecki said there before, it might be more people than he calls the races for.
Well, look, that's, I was going to make that joke today, but, there's probably more people here today than there's been at Melton the last month. But anyway, that's a chat for another time, Paul.
The New Zealand has been in Forso, Cam, today, and it's great to have you here, but there have been plenty, like Paul and Mary Kenny, but there's a lot of interest from all over Australia and New Zealand here about the Stallion Parade.
Yeah, well, I think it's a great concept, we don't often do it. I think Woodlands have done it in the past back in New Zealand, but, it's... It must be a great feeling for your breeders over here, the confidence that the studs have in the parades, what they did, and then you get the buy-in from the breeders. It's fantastic. I'm really, really impressed.
Llowalong Farms, they sell at Nutrien, but Nutrien were over at NZB Standardbreds for the weanling sales. It's great that there's, I suppose, this camaraderie, if you like. We're going to catch up with Mark Barton on Tuesday night. We're going to end up at Tamworth at the end of the week. It's terrific that the sales companies are getting together and trying to, I suppose, improve the industry. Yeah,
and I think there's a lot to be said about, it doesn't matter where you open a catalogue in Australasia, that you have similarity about what you're doing. You can go with confidence, you can buy at NZB, you can buy at Nutrien, you can buy wherever, and everything's similar. If you know what I mean, I think you've got to be really careful because it is an Australasian game. With whoever, what country you're from or whatever you're doing, we both need each other. The better one country is going is not necessarily the greatest. We should be working together for the lot of us going better.
And Woodlands Stud, Hughesy, that's what they do. They work together here with Llowalong Farms. Llowalong Farms work with Woodlands Stud as well back in New Zealand. It's a great association and it's only getting stronger.
Yeah, look, it's getting stronger, and we also understand now that we've got to collaborate in a lot of ways in the industry. A lot of the like-minded people are marrying up with their ideas and thoughts and getting together and driving the product forward.
I've done an interview with Paul and Mary Kenny. It'll be released a little bit later on in the week, celebrating 30 years of breeding in the industry for Woodlands. These sort of days, promoting that and getting that word out there. Woodlands are here to stay. They're just going to get stronger and stronger, and Paul and Mary reiterated that.
Yeah, look, I think so. And our foothold here has gone from breeding 150 mares a decade ago to, somewhere between 700 and 800 mares a season here now. So, we're definitely here to stay.
American Ideal and Lather Up. We encourage people to come here to Llowalong Farms and check them out. But don't forget the boys are Better's Delight, What the Hill they can get into. Unfortunately, can't get into the rest of them, and Speeding Spur. The other two boys are fully booked out for the Australians, but there is still plenty there for people to get in touch with you through Woodlands.
Yeah, look, there's plenty there to do. There's plenty of stuff to be done at home in New Zealand. Talk to Cam, talk to Stacey, talk to the farmer. Get up and see Betters, Seaside, Sweet Lou, What the Hill when you get the chance for a Kiwi breeding point of view. And even the Aussies, there's people here today we've been speaking to that will make the trip to see horses like Better's Delight before the season's out.
And Cam, you're here for the full week. We're going to end up, as I said, at Tamworth for Nutrien for their performance horse sale. But you're here. But anyone wants to get in touch with you while you're over here in Australia, please give you a call or even contact me. But we want to make sure that the NZB gets the messaging out there as well. Yeah,
definitely. Like even today, a bit like today, they're good things to be involved in these stallion parades. You get to come and see these stallions that I wouldn't necessarily normally get the exposure to. I've seen some of them, but like Poster Boy and some of these guys that are bred over here in Australia, it's good to see them. Anyone wants to reach out, feel free.
Yep. Thank you, boys. Thank you very much. It's been a terrific day. Cam, you're almost out of the screen. I can't believe that. You've got to come in. There's always one. Thank you very much. Been a lot of fun here at Llowalong Farms, and it's only going to get worse. Mark Hughes, thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you, Cam.
Thanks, Paul.